Would you rather have Swiss cheese linens or wall-to-wall ground beef carpet?
God, that's delicious. You can literally eat your shorts.
Right now we're going to move on to a game called Filibuster. Now basically what it is I tell a story based off of a suggestion. I make it up totally off the fly. And anytime these four guys, give them the chop. These four guys will get to stop me at any time. Or her. Could stop me at any time and act out the last thing that was said. So for example, it'd be like, as I went to the mall, I ran into my old girlfriend. Little did I know she had a surprise for me. And then somebody would say freeze and then act out the last thing that was said.
Freeze! I have a surprise for you.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm only 13.
Something like that. So, somebody shout out the first thing that comes to mind and I'll try to make up a story about it as I go along.
Kung Fu!
Kung Fu, okay.
Can we get somebody else? Just kidding, we'll do that. Sci-fi Kung Fu, this is a really upscale show.
Pickles!
Alright.
Kung Fu
Story
Kung Fu and pickles, there you go.
Kung Fu pickles.
Kung Fu
There you go.
pickles. Set it in. Okay, I can make this work. Kung Fu and pickles.
Oh yeah.
Saturday night, I was getting ready for my annual Kung Fu movie marathon when I realized I was out of pickles. Now, I was freaking out a little bit because it was about 1 in the morning and all the other places here were closed. So, in a panic, I decided to take a cinder block and take it to the nearest convenience store. Why? I may think, a cinder block would come in handy somehow. So, as I go to the next store available, I went ahead, took my cinder block, hoisted it over my shoulder, and tried to break the glass.
Freeze! You'll have to do it.
So not only am I guilty of breaking and entering, but I'm guilty for assault and possibly murder. So I decided to, since I got nothing left to lose, go to that store and get my pickles. So as I'm about to leave the store, the police come in and they see that I have gotten the pickles, and oh my good gosh, here they are. Don't mind if I do. This storytelling is a hungry man's job. So as I tell this story, I'm gonna chow down a little bit once I get this thing out. But anyways, as I was saying,
That's a big pickle.
it is indeed. That's what the police officer said. There's a big pickle.
Okay, you got it open. Just check.
And a little pickle I got myself into because I was under arrest for throwing a store manager into a building, and that's not looked very well upon.
So, broke through the window using a prepubescent boy. Gotta do what you gotta do. Interesting. Why did you steal dill pickles? Were they kosher or not? Answer me! I think they were kosher! Okay.
I think 20 years down the line, that'll be an instant classic right there. But anyway, as the interrogator was doing his job on me, I realized something. I had something in my right pocket that could possibly stop this whole thing dead in its tracks. What was it? I didn't know until I wanted to whip it out and say, here it is, get me out of here. So as I was waiting, trying to fish this thing out of my pocket, I realized something. I wasn't wearing any pants that had any pockets. So I was kind of screwed and thought I could talk myself out of this.
Pressing your lip.
Pockets. This will be easy. Fail.
That was getting pretty heavy, and so is this story. Anyway, I decided to try and sweet talk my way out of this. Put my hair up really nice, and say, "Yoo-hoo, Mr. Officer, I got something that you want, but you're gonna have to get me out of incarceration first."
Freeze.
Alright, you're being arrested on charges of assault by throwing a pubescent boy through a window.
You told me you was the store manager.
Well, he lied.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Police Officer, I got something for you, but you're gonna have to take me out of incarceration.
Yeah, you just got yourself another charge of indecent exposure.
Well, I thought it worked.
Here's $50. See me tomorrow night.
And scene. All right, guys.